Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Rajat and today's video is super important for every person who is working in IT sector or in any private firm, because at this period of time when you are almost hitting like February and March, this is the official year end. So your ratings are decided in your company, your manager give you feedback, and then your appraisal happens, then your percentage of hike decided, new salary will come in April, some company they will give in March. So all those things are happening. So today's video is dedicated to all those people who want to understand then how they need to talk to their manager in 101. Your manager will keep a 101 with you during this period of time. Some company already give you ratings, some managers will do it in February. So this video is especially for all those people. Now on that note, I have listed down couple of thoughts which I had. I was thinking about that during my this 12 years of whole experience, how I have seen different manager and what are the common things which as an individual I should tell to my manager, because his focus will be always company's growth and somewhere your growth also, but he is also an employee, he's not the owner of the company, right? So he's an employee who is working for the welfare of the company. So never think that your manager is just working for you. That is not the truth. Okay, and if you do think so, then and either two cases are there: either you are very lucky or either you are a fool. It's your choice. Now you can understand it as per your situation. Okay, I'll talk about certain pointers which I have actually prepared, and these are very important. So every year end, when the year end is happening, usually what happens, whole year your manager will be somewhere disappear. He'll not talk to you much, he will not interact with you much. Some do, but many of them they don't do. But when January, February comes, so they become suddenly very attentive. They start noticing your flaws, that what time you're coming to office, what time you're leaving from office, how much task you are delivering, how many emails you are sending, are you helping your teammates or not, are you participating in team parties or not. They start noticing everything. So the reason is because they need to cut down your percentage of hike if they find any of these flaws in you. Obviously they would be supporting you if you are a very good resource for your team. So that's why you should make note of all these pointers. Now let me start by point what my thinking says. Okay, so whenever you are setting that call, or whether your manager is setting a call for the feedback that how was your year, so let me tell you your rating, whether meet expectation, exceed expectation, and anything like that. So don't be conscious. Fresher usually do conscious, they become conscious. But when you get experience, so you know that this is a part of like your life cycle, employee life cycle, and be more confident before the meeting. So that is number one, and very small thing to mention. Now, the most important thing is, before going to the meeting, review your goals. Review your goals means, when the year was starting, what was the responsibility, your manager or his manager, whoever was your seniors, what are the responsibility they have given it to you. So the core of this is, because if you don't review your goal and you go to the meeting and they say that there are some concern in your performance, they start mentioning about thing, then you will not be able to reply them with proof of concept. You should have a proof that these are my responsibility, all the responsibility I have completed. Now you tell me what is your feedback. Sometimes they will scold you for certain some other people mistake in your team. They will say that there was a deliverable and the code need to be delivered on this date. Let's say you have not checked the email because you logged off. They will make that count. So you need to inform that the email came after our working hours. If the email is coming in your working hour, then you cannot say anything. Obviously, if you log off early, then that is your mistake. But make sure you mention all these things for your own self in your diary, so that if they try to fire this information on you, so you should be able to handle it. So review your goals and make sure that you have the clear visibility that what was expected from you and were you able to deliver that. Number one, if they are retaliating or they are pushing back that there were mistakes, you ask them, can you show me the data? Be polite with them. Okay, be polite, ask for the data. Sir, when I did that mistake. So that is number one. Now you need to highlight them the challenges. Point number two, you need to highlight the challenges which you have overcome in this 1 year. That these are the challenges which were there and I was able to overcome. Let's say you were working on C and there was one process in your team which was on Python, and you learn Python, then you are doing this process now. So that is a challenge which you have accepted by your own self. So show it to your manager. Make sure that you are showing your strength to your manager. All your challenges, all your overcomings should be mentioned in your 101, so that you can get the maximum increment, maximum bonus possible for you. Okay, then show your growth graph. Tell your manager that when I started this team, this was my learning curve, and then show them your graph that these are the things I have learned. I got, and show them all the data pointer. Let's say you can tell them, I got this good feedback from the client, I got this appreciation from this client, I got the appreciation from this team member, and show them all those documented email. Usually what people do, they don't document things. They talk to client, they work with client, client say, yeah, you are doing very good, you become happy, but your manager will not accept it. In India, people need proof. That's how it is, right? If there would be emails on your name, let's say if you are only doing some good communication with your clients, and they say that, let's say I'm working, so they say, Rajat, your communication is very good. So I become happy, I log off my system with a happy mind. That's good. But when the 101 will happen and I will tell my manager that my client said that your communication is very good, he'll say, when he said, why you have not told me? These kind of things which you miss, guys. What you should do when the client is saying that, so you should upfront tell the client, okay, if you're liking the way I am working, and if we have that trust building exercise going on, and if I am doing some good communication, can you share that feedback with me on email, so that I can work more and I can contribute more on the team? This is something which shows your manager and your client that this person is process driven person. They will focus much more in you. They will trust you more because they know that you know the importance of documenting the things. So make sure that you are showing your growth pointer to your manager. So that was point number 3. Now point number 4. Okay, show them that these are the goals which I have already spoken about. I have already spoken about, but the point is, show them the goal. Ask them to share the screen. Show them the goal, and then you should show that how you were able to accomplish that goal on emails. Maybe your process, maybe your BAUs, your delivery, your codes, your Jira tickets, whatever it is. Show them the consistency which you have like developed over a period of time. So you need to show them that you were on top of all your goals. What does that mean? You were able to fulfill all the goals, and throughout whole year you were knowing that what company is expecting from you. Then you should also ask, what are the points I should improve? And be very vigilant, be very open for criticism. Criticism, sometimes people don't take criticism. For example, I have seen so many instances. Let's say a person in my team, they are not good in, let's say, written communication. They are good verbally, they can speak very well, but they cannot write. They are not having a good grammar. They are not having a good control on punctuation. So tell them that you are very good. Like, obviously manager will tell, right? So I'm saying as a manager. So as a manager, you tell them, right, that you have some scope of improvement in your written communication. So take that criticism. Say that I will work on this. Maybe I'll do some online course. I'll take the help from ChatGPT. I will take the help from Google. Make sure you do that, because you can ask, let's say, ChatGPT, write me an email. Okay, ChatGPT will give you the performa or the layout. Now think why your communication was not good and now this communication is good. Compare your written things. I'm telling you the improvement areas also, guys. Okay, so try to follow this. Ask ChatGPT for an email. Compare your email to your thoughts with this email. You'll get to know, like, you'll do this exercise like 3-4 times. Okay, so you'll be like clear on your path, that how you are able to achieve that. And be open for the criticism from your manager. If you're not taking it positively, then he will make sure he will screw you more, because he's up there somewhere, like in the ladder in your company. He has like 10 different ways to screw your life and make your life more miserable. So make sure that you are open for criticism. take it. Even you can ask them, how should I improve that? Whatever the action pointer they are telling, okay? If that is a mistake, you feel that you have some backlog or you're not good with something, be open to this. And if you're thinking that this is something just for the sake of it, your manager is saying, don't buy that. Tell him upfront, although I have heard what you said, but I actually tend to disagree on this. Show your disagreement, because if you take everything as agreement, he will take you granted. He will think that, yeah, I can say anything to this guy or this girl. Be open to criticism. That was point number 5. Now, last point which I have, and I actually thought of all these pointers, so I was thinking like I should talk about each and every one from my perspective. Now, that one is, as a resource, always show to your manager that you have long-term goal, whether that is fake or not. Even if you want to leave the company in next 6 months, you have to show your manager that you have very long-term goal. Okay, don't open all your cards in front of your leaders. Don't tell them how you are in real life. Okay, they are not your friends, they are there for a professional work. If you will be very open in emotions, you can mention any line which can actually, they can catch it and they will get to know that you are preparing to leave the company. What the issue will happen, I'll tell. Some of the open-minded people will say, yeah, it's okay to express it, that's how they'll understand this, that. But majority of the manager, what they will do, I'll tell you, they will start creating your backup, because now they know that you can leave the company. So I think that's all I would mention on this particular pointer for the feedback and ratings which are happening across all the company in during this period of time. This January, February, March, everybody is getting the rating. So make sure, guys, you are trying to follow all these pointers which I have like documented as per my thought process. And if you have any question, concern, please put the comment. I will definitely reply as per my 12 years of experience in the IT sector. And on that note, if you find this video helpful for you, so please hit the like button. Please share this video with colleagues and your friends. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel. That actually motivates me to deliver some more amazing content for all of you. On that note, all the best. I hope all of you are getting very good increment this year. Thank you so much, guys.